He was just, you know, a lot of the big schools passed on him because he was only 6'4", and when you're at Centenary, when you're at Division I small or medium, you got to get the very best players that they say they have an if. He was an if. His if was he was 6'4". Well, let me tell you what, he didn't play 6'4".
Willie Jackson from Sibley, Louisiana. What a terrific player, a Hall of Fame player, and so thankful that the Atlantic Sun Conference is inducting him into the Hall of Fame. 6'4", again, out of Sibley, Louisiana. He had all the skills, great jump shot, wide range, he could score it from anywhere. You put a big guy on him, he'd take him out on the wing, and the guy couldn't stay with him. You try to put a little guy on him and put pressure on him with the ball, he'd post up 5, 8, 10, 12 feet from the basket. The guy was, I mean, he was virtually unstoppable. 2,535 points, all-time leading scorer in Centenary history, 3 times in his career in the top 12 in the nation in scoring. This guy could do it all.
Don't expect me to say that I'm really a judge of talent, because I'm not. I'm the one that had a chance to be in a movie with Steve McQueen, but I didn't because I never heard of him. And so, Willie, don't hold it against me when I say that when you were playing here, I didn't always think of you as good as you really were, because later, after I had a chance to go back and think, I realized from looking at all the stats and remembering watching you play, you were always one of the best, if not the best players on the court. That was consistently always. Now, you were what, 3 times the TAAC Player of the Year, something like that. I mean, you were good. Everybody knew it but me. Now, why didn't I recognize until later how good you really were? It's very simple. Believe it or not, you were such a good guy, you were so likable, that I always thought of you as a person and not a basketball player. I thought of you as a friend, professional friend, and I never really thought how good you were until later. And then I realized that what I thought of you as a person overshadowed my appreciation of you as your ability.
Well, let me say this also about Willie as far as just his physical ability. He was a skinny 6'4", 17-year-old, like all of them are when you sign them. But it was obvious. He had great upper body strength. Now this is a problem with a lot of young players. They don't have upper body strength in those days because we didn't have weight rooms. You didn't go to a weight room, you know, you didn't do that back in that day. So, but he had great upper body. He has huge broad shoulders, and he was just a very physical player. So because of that, you say, well, maybe he didn't have a touch. Oh yeah, he did. I'm telling you now, he could shoot it from wherever. So we knew that he was going to be an outstanding player. The question was a big boy going to go after him at 6'4"? That was the only question. And later on, I was on a radio show with Dale Brown at LSU, and Dale said, why did you guys miss on Willie Jackson? He said, Centenary out-recruited us. Not true. That's Dale being nice. It was not true. We didn't out-recruit him. LSU decided not to go after him because he was only 6'4". So I would like to brag and say we out-recruited LSU. No, we did not. That's just not the truth. Glad we got him.
Congratulations, Willie.
Great guy, congratulations.
The guy's a winner, and proud he's in the Hall of Fame of the Atlantic Sun.